Anybody from the Boggery at all? Come on, own up. Hi. Excuse me. Because I suppose I first started, really. I started the Boggery Folk Club in Solihull over 6 years ago now. And it's not easy to start a folk club in Solihull, believe you me. Well, it's like Solihull is ruled by sort of an elite of old bit. I mean, like, you know, Solihull's like everybody talks like that all the time. Isn't life absolutely fitting? That's just the street cleaner, you know. And I wanted to start this folk club, and they said, well, you can't do anything in Solihull without sort of the committee, you know, and all Tories, obviously, and I think there was a Labour bloke once, they hung him. And they reside in the Palace, which is the Civic Hall, and I had to go and see them one day and explain that I'd like to start a folk club, you see, and it's, they're in a massive room that it's amazing, it must have cost thousands, you sort of, Mr. Jasper Carrott, and it's bloody long hall. There's a T-bar halfway down, you can get it. Yes, and it's like all these 40 old biddies around the table. There was one bloke who was about 108, you know, like, he was dead. He used to vote by strings, you know. Yes? How'd you do? Who are you? I said, Jasper Carrott. Oh. What do you want? I said, I'd like to start a folk club in Solihull, you see, a folk music club. A folk club? A folk club? Long-haired hippies and sex orgies and drugs and silly people? I never see it, that's a fact. And I tried to explain that folk music was cultural, you see, and they thought, oh, that's nice. And they like culture in Solihull, so they let me start this cultural folk club. And I started it in a rugby club. Very cultural, that was. And I called it the Boggery, you see. And they didn't like that, obviously. But the opening night was such a success, it was fantastic. Everybody had a fantastic time, including the mayoress, I think, but she wasn't letting on. And they tried to ban it for quite a while, really. But we hung on because it was so popular. And they left us alone eventually. They found something else to go and ban or try to. In fact, what it was, in Solihull, somebody opened up a sex supermarket. Can you believe that? The guy must have been a genius in Solihull. I think he called it the mother care shop. I'm not sure. I ended up in Mel Square, and it was fun. Have you ever been around one? Go on, be honest. Daft, I was wandering around there for about a week. And, unbelievable, I couldn't get my hat on with some of the stuff they got there. I bought this clockwork cucumber. Made in Wigan. And I just, and all my mates were outside, you know, I was showing it to them. Look at that, look at the workmanship on it. And all these biddies, you know, were sort of walking up and down, great big placards, you know, trying to sort of get this place closed. You know, these great big signs saying, you know, ban sex, bring back the cat. I thought I was onto a good thing as well. And they saw me brandishing this clockworking thing. You dirty beast, you filthy swine, you give that here, you beast, here, hold that, Agnes. You filthy... Agnes? Agnes! You sign our petition. What's your name? Carrot. You filthy swine! Dirty beast! Couldn't get me breath. Was anybody listening to the radio before Christmas?